Hey, I would like to show you how to play the main percussive part of my song Memories. It definitely looks more difficult than it actually is, so let's take a look at it step by step. Okay, so first we need to tune our guitar to the open E flat major 7 tuning. So we need to tune the low E string down to E flat, the A string down to G, the D and the E string remain the same, the B string down to B flat and the high E string down to D. So I start with the A string. I plug the A and the G string at the same time, tune the A string way down and slowly up again until both notes sound the same, okay? There we go. Next I go for the high E string. Here I plug the D and the E string at the same time, tune the E string down and up again until it matches the D. Here we go. Okay, now let's go for the B string. We need to tune it down to B flat. Herefore I plug the G string on the 3rd fret as we find the B flat as our reference tone here, and then tune the B string until it sounds the same. Okay, like this. And finally the low E string. Here I formed the habit of tapping the D string over here on the 1st fret to get to the B flat. Then I tune the E string down and up again until both tones sound the same, okay? And there we go. Okay, so once your guitar is in tune, let's start with the actual riff. So we start with a short bridge at the beginning. Okay, so here fret your middle finger on the low E string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd fret B string. Then plug the E, G, B, E and the B string again. Okay, so like this. Then go on and add your little finger on the high E string over here and play this chord at once and slide it up 2 frets over here. Okay, so. And finally play the open strings, so the E, G, B and high E string, okay? Okay, and now the percussive part starts and it goes like this. Okay, until here. So first, start with 3 fast hits on top over here with your ring, middle and index finger, okay? I use my nails here to get a sharper sound, but you can use as well your fingertips, then it sounds a bit softer. Okay? After those 3 hits, use your fretting hand to hit the guitar's shoulder below the neck and the final hit on top with your thumb, okay? Oops. All like this. Okay, so now let's play it from the beginning until here. And now the main percussive part starts, and it begins with a snare-like hit down here. I use my ring finger to do this. Then hammer on your fretting hand middle finger onto the 2nd fret on the A string, okay? At the very same time, you hit the guitar with your palm over here. Okay, so with the snare and the other 2 notes. Then slide up to the 3rd fret. Use the rest of your middle finger or maybe your index or thumb as well to mute the adjacent strings. And at the very same time you reach the 3rd fret, hit the snare down here again. Okay, so we have, once again, and now let's play it from the beginning. Then we go on and play a pull off to the open string and a bass hit at the very same time, okay? Okay, now the same percussive riff as learned before comes again. So start with a fast triplet, this time down here, and hit the guitar's shoulder. Now instead of hitting our thumb on top, we slap the harmonics on the 12th fret. With this, like a slap harmonic. Okay, so. Okay, here to do the slap harmonics, use your picking hand middle finger and hit the strings right above the 12th fret at the note points. So to play the harmonics over here, okay? So if you're not used to this, it needs a bit of practice to get it right. Aim for the D, the G and the B string here. Hit it fast and pull back again, okay? So the movement is a bit like testing if the stove is still hot. Okay? Then play it all again, starting from the snare hit down here. So this is already the main thing here that is only repeated again and again. The only difference here is the location of your fretting hand, so the strings you're playing, and the location of the slap harmonics. After playing the riff 2 times with sliding from the 2nd to the 3rd fret, we now jump up to the E string and we play basically more or less the same over here. We just slide from the 2nd to the 4th fret over here. When pulling off, make sure not to play the A string below. So when you pull your finger down, make sure to rest it on the A string to mute it. Another technique is to play this part from over the top like this. Okay, so then hammer on over here, 2nd fret, slide to the 4th fret and pull off upwards so you don't play the A string by accident. So while sliding, I tend to touch the A string with the tip of my finger to really make sure it's muted. Okay? The rest of the riff is exactly the same, only when playing the slap harmonics, you play them on the 19th fret instead of the 12th fret this time. So you play 2 times the first version on the A string, okay? Then 2 times the version on the E string. Then 2 times again the A version, 2 times the E version, and finally play the initial part of the A string again and do a final pull off, and then you can stay on the open A string. Okay, and here comes a full riff in regular speed. Okay, so now take your time, practice it really slowly, and once you feel ready, try to play it along with a slow play along. So have fun. If you want to get more tutorials like this, just take a look at my Guitar Academy, where I teach all modern percussive fingerstyle techniques, my songs and much more. So take a look at tobiasguitar.com. See you there.